Hello everyone and welcome to Centrestack. In today's session, I'm going to show you how an admin can enable the feature Show List of Users in Sharing Dialog. Once the feature is enabled, users will see the list of users to whom the files and folders were shared to from the Sharing Dialog. Users can just click on the user's name from the dialog list to share the files and folder. I'm logged in as an admin and we're in the web portal. I'm going to show you. I've already shared my two files with two users and I will show you how they show up in the list. I'm going to click on Manage by the shared items and my budget file is shared with sam@gmail and my projects file is shared with Jill at compart. So I'm going to go ahead and close. I'm going to go ahead and select a folder. So I'm going to select my Azure folder, right click and share. I'm going to click on invite user. And here where it says invite people, this is from the arrow here. When you click on that, you'll access the user list. As you see right now, all you see is Jill and Sam. You do not see the internal users, which is user 1 and user 2 because the feature is not enabled. So I'm going to go ahead and cancel out of here and I'm going to take you into another browser. I'm logged in as user 1. User 1, I'm going to go ahead and select the Windows folder. It's from user 1's browser and click on share, invite user, and here when I click on the arrow to access the list, there is nothing here. You do not see any users because this user has not shared anything with any user, and you do not even see the internal user or the admin's name because the feature is not enabled. So I'm going to go ahead and click on cancel and X out from here. I'm going to go into the admin's web browser and now I'm going to go ahead and select management console from the top menu option. I'm going to select group policy from the left pane, security, and sharing. And this is where a feature is located right here, show user list in sharing dialog. When this option is enabled, the user list will be shown in the recipient drop-down list. As you see, it is not enabled. So I'm going to go ahead and click on edit. And I'm going to go ahead and check to enable the feature and click apply. I'm going to go ahead and click on my files. I'm going to go ahead and share my Azure folder again just to show you. I'm going to right click, select share, click on invite user, and now when I click on the down arrow here, I should see user 1 and user 2. As I see it here, I see Jill and Sam. I also see user 1 and user 2. Since the feature is enabled, the users in the system come up automatically. When I click on user 1, the email address comes up. I don't have to re-enter it. Type in some notes, set permissions, check any notifications, and click share. I'm going to go ahead and X out. I'm going to go into user 1's web browser, refresh the page. Now I'm going to go ahead and select a folder. I'm going to select Windows, and instead of right click, I'm going to use this option to share. And now I'm going to go ahead and click on invite user. Before, when we clicked on the arrow here, we didn't see anything in the drop-down list, and now when I click on it, since the feature is enabled by admin, I see the default cluster admin and I see user 2. So I'm going to go ahead and click on user 2. And when I click on it, I do not have to enter the email address. It comes up automatically. Type in some notes, click continue, set some permissions, and I'm going to check some notifications. Click on share. I'm going to go ahead and share to a user that's not in the system. So I'm going to select this folder, click on share, click on invite a user, enter the email address of the guest user, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to select add a guest user. I'm going to select the password, so I'm going to uncheck these and I'm going to enter the password. This user is a guest user, will need the password to access the share. I'm going to give it read only and just going to check one notification and share. And now when I share another folder, I should see that user's email address. I'm going to click invite a user, select the down arrow, and now I see my guest user's email address as well as the admin's and user 2 as well. I'm going to go ahead and go into the admin's web browser. And this is how an admin can enable the feature show list of user and sharing dialog. Thank you.